Well, hello and welcome to the kitchen, the at-home kitchen today. I'm doing my duty for the Steelers. Go Steelers, yes. Well, I know that by the time you see this, it's over, but we're taping this a couple of days before the big Super Bowl, so you can imagine what's going on here, all right? But anyway, more than that, what's going on, we're celebrating Valentine's Day. And this is a day devoted to love. And whether you're married for 50 years, you're married for 5 months, somewhere in between, you know what? This day should be special because it's all about love. Now, there's different kinds of love. Of course, you already know that. You've got your mother and father's love, a child. You've got husband and wife love. You've got grandparents. You've got the love of friends, the love of children. But you know what? There's even a higher love that really applies to all of us, and it's the love of God. His love is totally without boundaries. He loves you at your rottenest time in your life. He loves you when you're not even lovable, when nobody cares. God still loves you. Because you know what? He doesn't say, if you do this, then I'll love you. No strings attached. God's love is unending. And today we're celebrating love. And I hope that you have accepted Jesus Christ, the one that loves you more than anyone else in the whole world. Hope you've accepted him into your heart, because he will make the big difference. Just like when you accept a spouse, you get engaged. Boy, does that change your life. When Paul and I got married 36 and a half years ago, he really changed my life, I want to tell you. And it's been up and down. There's, people look and say, oh, you've always been happy. No, we've gone through some major things in our 36 and a half years. Gone through a time when we almost divorced. Gone through a time of 2 times when death was knocking at our door. But God's so good. And he's brought us through many storms and many good times, bad times, but he's brought us through. Today we're bringing you through because we're going to make a wonderful meal. This is Paul's favorite. Got a lot of goodies. So stick with us. Here's today's at-home hint. We'll be back to get the big love feast started. Stay with us. Here's today's at-home hint. Never stuff a chicken or other fowl with warm stuffing and leave overnight, even if refrigerated. Always keep the stuffing separate and stuff just before roasting.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/athome.
Well, today on the menu, we have Paul's very, very favorite. All the things he likes. Now that changes from time to time, because I just said to him recently, Paul, what do you really like? What's your favorite? I thought he'd say T-bone. Chicken. So we're doing chicken. And this is what he loves. He loves roast chicken with stuffing. So I just bought like a whole fryer, bring it home, cut the backbone out. This chicken costs $2.60 for the whole thing. This is economical too. We cut it out and just save it in the half, because you're going to serve the 2 of you each a half. And the dressing is just get some bread cubes. And I have my celery and onions that have just cooked till they're transparent, okay? I'm gonna put that in. This is Mama's old-fashioned bread stuffing. You can use it in a box, whatever you like the best, that's what you need to do, okay? And we're just gonna take this and mix it up. And I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Like that. And I'm going to do, this is poultry seasoning. Now this is only like, what, 1/8 of a teaspoon or something. If you like it stronger, use more. But that should do it. And this is just mix it up till it's nice and moist. Seems a little bit dry. You could add some water. You could add some juice, like, not juice, but broth, like chicken broth. But remember, this is going to get tucked up underneath the chicken. So the juices from the chicken are going to make it good. But you have to have that butter flavor in there to get it started. And I'm going to put my egg in there, mix it up a little bit, because remember, the egg is the binder. So we're just going to add that and distribute it evenly. That kind of holds it all together for you. It's a good addition. And it enriches it a little bit. Okay, now, you know how cautious we always are when we're handling chicken. So please do not, you don't want to say, oh, well, it won't hurt. It hurts. Don't cross-contaminate. We're going to take half of this. I'm going to throw on one of these puppies because I don't want to get my nails done, because after all this celebration, I can't go to the table with chicken. Well, forget it. I won't go there. All right. Let's take half. we're just going to tuck it up underneath this chicken like this. Now you say, Arlene, that looks like an awful lot of food. Well, you know, it is, but leftovers, if you have kids, they'll enjoy it tomorrow or whatever. So I think leftovers are good. Don't worry about it. Just pick it up, stuff it up underneath, and just push the chicken down over the stuffing. Get some more here. Oh yeah. Now, preheat your oven. We want this to go to 350. You can start at 375 to get it good and hot so it really starts to brown. And get my paper towel here. And what we're going to do then is baste some melted butter right on top of that chicken, just like that. Make sure you cover it all. Get it all over. Make sure that there's no like little pieces of feathers and stuff sticking in. That's not, or even like little hairs. That's gross. That can be a big turnoff for sure. Okay, now we take our Mrs. Dash, a lot of seasoning flavors. Take whichever one you like. And I just do the whole outside. That gives it flavor, tremendous flavor. Can't get too much of that on, it's really good. All right, this goes in your preheated oven. And you know, you're gonna cook probably, I wanna say probably 35, 40 minutes. But what I tell you to do is have one of those little thermometers and you wanna test it. If you have one of these, you're gonna put this in the thigh at the thickest part. And when that registers 150, then you know you're in business, okay? Well, that was the first one. Wash up my hands here. Okay, got lots to do today. Now, the second one, this is our appetizer. Paul likes crab better than shrimp, but I thought this would be unusual and delicious. Easy to do. These are the tiny little baby shrimp. You take a pound of them. You add 1 can of crab meat. Now you want to go through, make sure there's no gristle, no shells, none of that. Add that here too. This is just a can. Okay, then we have 1 small onion cut up, like that. 1 cup of celery cut up. 1 green pepper cut up. I'll hold a little bit of that out, okay? Now, mix that up together. And I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce to some mayonnaise. And we're going to mix that together. You can put it on separately, whatever. But just mix it and pour that in. Now, on the recipe that we put out for you, and you probably already have them in your home, it doesn't say anything about hot sauce. I'm just doing this for Paul. Not everybody likes it, but he does. So we're going to spice it up just a little bit, okay? Now, we have the table set. It's beautiful. And we're having just the dinner, Paul and I together, just us alone. So I wanted to make the appetizer. Normally you'd put this into a dish, like a casserole, like about a 1 quart, 1.5 quart. And then you let it bake, because we're going to be putting crumbs on top. But I thought this would be kind of nice. And all we're going to do here now is we're going to load, these are little ramekin shells. You can get these at any kind of gourmet food shop. And we're just going to fill them with this yummy, yummy, good stuff. Just like that. We're going to take some of our buttered, these are just Ritz crackers. You melt some butter. Then you take like a half of a sleeve of Ritz crackers and crush them up, put them in the butter, mix it up. That's your buttered cracker crumbs, okay? We're going to fill these. And this goes into 350 oven. And you know what? This is nice, like if you have kids, if you made them in these shells, or even a little bigger shells, your kids would think that was amazing. They would just love it if you did that the next day for them. Not that night when you're having it with your husband, but it would just be nice to have that for the kids. Okay? Mixing them up just like that. You don't want to forget to put the cracker crumbs on the top. And don't forget, get some pretty music going. Pick out that the dress that he likes better than you like probably. The one that he says every time you wear it, oh, I really like that dress. I like the way that looks on you. And you go, this old thing, but that's the one he likes. So that's the one you want to get out, okay? This will make probably a good many. We're just going to continue to do this like that. This makes quite a few. I'm going to put the cracker crumbs on the top of these, get these in the oven. When we come back, we've got some more. Wait till you see the dessert and the veggies. You don't want to go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club. Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
We're still putting the crumbs on our seafood appetizers. These will be beautiful. Can't wait for Paul to taste this because I know he's going to like it. Doesn't matter if it goes out over the edge because you put on the parchment paper so that it holds it. Okay, it might spill out. Don't worry about it. Won't bother us. Okay. I think we're there. Okay, 350 for about half an hour. So these are one of the things you're going to want to put in the oven right at the very, very, very end before you start your dinner. There we go, 30 minutes. Set my little timer. We got it. All right, the next thing Paul loves is vegetables. And these vegetables, I need my tray for the vegetables. They took my tray away. But he likes roasted vegetables so well. So what I'm doing is making him, I don't know if you've done this, but I see this a lot and I really like the taste of it. It's just any kind of variety of your vegetables that you like. And the tray has to have sides on because you're going to put some oil on the vegetables. Thank you, Linda. Brussels are his very favorite. Now I'm making a lot because he really likes, and these are good warmed up, and these could be used for other purposes, like maybe, say like in a frittata. That would be nice leftovers. So we've got some baby carrots. We've got some mushrooms. Okay. We have some, these are great, our tomatoes. Looks like a lot, but when they roast, they cook down. And about 4 cloves of garlic. We're not cutting them up because we're going to mix all this together. And when those flavors of all of these start to really blend, good. Okay. Let's do some onion. Oh, yeah. Yummy, yummy. My coarse salt's there, good. Kosher salt's better for this than the others. And you can use more onion, less onion, whatever. But I'm going to take my rings off because I'm going to get into this up to my elbows. Not really. Okay, now you just take your oil and you just want to, you don't want to drown it, but you want everything to get covered because that oil is what's going to make it go. All right? And your kosher salt. See the bigger granules in that? That's what you want to use. So it just bursts when it gets in that oven. Oh, yes. And we'll give it a shot of some pepper. Now, the best way to do this, just get in there with your hands. Make sure everything gets covered. See, just like that. And then you're going to start mixing from one end to the other. And this is such a tasty, tasty, wonderful meal and a wonderful vegetable to do and not a lot of trouble, okay? You'll roast these 350 about halfway through. You want to give them a turnover just to make sure that they're all cooking good. Here we go, the oven again. Thank God for 2 ovens here. Look at that color. Oh, that is so pretty. About a half hour. Then you want to check them. If they need some more, go some more, okay? Now for dessert. Actually, we have a couple desserts today. But Paul likes that kind of stuff, so we treat something special. You know, this is the day of love. Okay, I have 1 cup of rice that I have covered with water and a pinch of salt. Let that cook till it's almost dry. That's what we have here. We give it a start before we really start cooking it. You want it to get to this point. Now, we're going to add 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. This is the recipe Paul's mother always made. We better turn that puppy down. Okay, never baked hers. Of course, when you are raised with a certain kind of a dish, and you like it, you don't want anybody to change it. So I don't. I just make what he likes because that's what Mama made. Okay, now this is the same can filled with milk. I'm going to put that in. And then it's another can of water. Okay, that goes in. So you have sweetened condensed milk, regular milk, can of water, chunk of butter. This is so easy. Chunk of butter goes in all at the same time. And this is nutmeg. Did we do nutmeg? Let me see here. Sometimes I do cinnamon. This is the nutmeg, okay? Just sprinkle that on the top. If you have a little thing, make it fresh. Now this is going to cook for about 20 minutes on a low heat. Trust me when I tell you, it has to be a low heat because this is going to start to come up. You're going to want to come back over here and you're going to want to keep stirring so it doesn't stick. Important, don't let it stick. If you have a nonstick pan, that would be better. So we're going to have this cooking about 20 minutes. Then you're going to add raisins, like about a half a cup. And when it gets to that thick consistency, depending if you like it a little creamier, if you like it a little thicker, either way, this is great. One of Paul's very favorites. Well, time's come. We're almost ready to go to the dining room. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/at-home.
Well, I'm here in the dining room. Paul's not come in yet, but I have to tell you that all the things we prepared, I want to take you a little tour around the table, okay? Start down there with our half chicken. Oh, just to add a little bit of parsley and a little slice of orange. That dressing is underneath. You'll serve that right onto the plate. You can cut that in quarters if a whole half is too much. That will be fine. Next to that, look at the roasted vegetables, all those vegetables. And right before you serve it, you want to drizzle just a tiny bit of oil on that and just splash it again with a little bit of salt. That sea salt is the best, okay? And then we have our appetizers. This is our seafood. Aren't they beautiful? And look, we just put two of them together on a little plate. You want to put a little piece of lemon with it to squeeze over there. Anything with seafood always is good to have some lemon. I added Paul's favorite, which is a Caesar salad. We have mashed potatoes, and we did gravy. I tell you, there's so much here. And then here, this is our rice pudding. You want to serve this just a little bit warm, and we put a little bit of Cool Whip and just a cherry on top just to brighten it up. And I know how he really likes chocolate cake, or red devil's food, really, with white icing. So I did one of those, and that's for later on, okay? Just dip some strawberries, put them on top, and got the little heart-shaped candies, and just put them in. You don't have to be a cake decorator to do this, but just make a plain cake and then put the hearts around it. And how beautiful is that? Get out your red tablecloth from Christmas and put some flowers in a basket. You know, you have the whole complete meal, and this is fit for a king. I tell you, do it in courses. Start with your first course, and then do your salad course, and then bring in the chicken and the potatoes, or if you want to do it family style, if you want to do it just serving from the kitchen. Either way, it's sure to be a delicious and a wonderful time. And don't forget, don't be embarrassed about expressing your feelings for one another. You know what, if you've lived and been married to this guy and you live your life to please him and to raise his children or whatever, and you guys the same with the ladies, show them how much you care. Not just this day, but all the days throughout the year. You know, just the little things. I remember the big things Paul's given me, but I remember the little thing that, like he brought me like a couple of carnations home. Just when maybe I was having a bad day, and maybe he realized it, maybe he didn't. But he'd bring it, for a while there, he brought me a carnation at least once a month for years. And that meant so much to me. It's the little things that count, but on a day like Valentine's Day, it's the big things that count too. And this is not hard. You saw this was not difficult to make. If you can't make all of it, just make a few things. Just make, maybe you want those veggies, and everybody's drooling over the vegetables because they smell, and the garlic in there, the flavors. But just do maybe the salad and the chicken and maybe the vegetables. But whatever you do, the ingredient that most counts in all of these dishes is love. And it should be that way every day, because Only love is something you can put in it, okay? I know Ron Hembury always says that the thing in my dishes is love, and that's right. Love for people. First of all, love for God, love for people, and always happy when the family's around. Well, we're so glad that you dropped in today. I'm really, really happy that you did. And I hope that we have just kind of spurred some things in your mind to think, hey, you know, maybe I'll make that special dinner for my husband. Maybe you both work and it's been a long time since you sat down together and just had a private dinner. This would be a great time. It's nice to do it at home. It's nice to go out, but it's nice to do it at home, especially if you're a working woman, because this intimate time together at the table is just great. Well, we hope that you'll join us the next time, because it just wouldn't be the same without you. I've got to call Paul now. He's got to come and eat. Honey, come on.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.